What's up, YouTube? You checking out the Frequent Flyer, and I'm out here with the Blade 200 QX and the DX7 and a 1300 milliamp hour battery from the JJRC X1. Just want to see what kind of flight times I get with this. It is on the MR200 custom frame, the chassis. And I do have the stock props on here, so no sports props this time, just the stock props. So I want to see what kind of flight times I get with this larger battery. And so going on high angle mode first. And this is under 250 grams, so I don't have to register this thing. Definitely a lot of power with this thing. With this 1300 milliamp hour battery in here. It doesn't say what discharge rating it is, but it must be higher than 30C, because the 30C battery I have for this, it's 800 milliamp hours, and it doesn't provide as much punch as this thing does. I let off the sticks and it went straight up in the air. Man, I'm not sure if the X1 is faster than this thing when I use the batteries from the X1 and the stock props on this. This might be as fast, if not faster, than the JJRC X1. The pitch angles on this, the pitch and roll angles are definitely better than the X1 as well on the Blade 200 QX. But that's to be expected for the price though. The X1 is almost half the price of this 200 QX. So I think the X1 is definitely a good buy. Man, I like this with this battery here. This battery makes this thing even better. Now the flight times might be better, a little better than what I'm gonna get probably with this battery because I'm flying it hard, doing a bunch of speed runs and hard turns on it. But already this is much better than the stock batteries though. I would be blinking by now, especially with all those hard speed runs and turns. This thing still has a little power in it. There we go. I think we saw a blink there of LVC, was it? Might have been. This thing also has a progressive LVC, so it'll start to blink really slow, and then it'll gradually get faster, more frequent. I think it's like 3 stages to the speeds that the LEDs blink when it's going into LVC. So the lights are still solid now. And I have noticed that the stock props give this thing more power, it seems, than the sports props. I think the sports props are for 3D. So that's efficient. The stock props are a little more efficient than the sports props. Okay, I think I saw a blink there. Still solid though. There we go. Started blinking now. So we're in the early LVC, the first stage. I'm not gonna wait for it to start blinking rapidly. I like to bring it in for a landing once I enter the first stage of LVC. The wind has picked up now. We're pretty much done this flight though. Okay, so this is the Blade 200QX on an MR200 frame with the stock props on it and a 1300 milliamp hour battery from the JJRC X1 flown with the DX7. Thanks for watching.